Hello, and thank you so much for signing up for the ADLD Research Hub. The team here at ADLD Center is so happy that you're joining. This is truly a community effort, and we need everybody to participate in order to drive ADLD research forward. So again, thank you. This video is going to walk you through the process of signing up for the ADLD Research Hub. There are 3 ways to sign up. You can sign up as a patient and create your own account. That's this button here. You can register on a patient's behalf. If you're a family member or a caregiver of a patient and they need help managing their account, this is something that you can do. That's this button here. And you can also register to share your own experience as a family member or caregiver of somebody with ADLD, and that will be this button here. In this video, though, we're going to focus on registering as a patient. So I'll go ahead and click through into the registries so you can see what that looks like. All right, here we are. So you'll see this registration screen for the Luna platform, which is where we host the ADLD Research Hub. And the first thing you'll do is just enter a bit of information to create your account with Luna. You'll enter your email address. You'll then enter that again to confirm. You'll create a password. You'll also indicate your country of residence and your date of birth. And just to clarify, this information is only associated with your account. It is not actually shared for research. You will decide later what information to share for research. When you're done, just click this green Create an Account for Myself button. Next, I'm going to just navigate over to my email. I already have that up. In your case, you might need to open a new tab, go check it on your phone, wherever you're logging in from. And you should see there this email from No Reply that says, hello, please verify your email address. So you'll see No Reply at lunadna.com, and you'll see this welcome message from Luna. Click this button to confirm your email address. And next you'll be asked to set up 2-factor authentication. This should look pretty familiar. This is something that is used on a lot of social media platforms and online banking. This is just here to make sure that there's an added layer of security for your account. So just enter your phone number and click that Send Code button. You can see your phone number there just in case you accidentally entered the wrong number. You can always go back and change it if you need to. And then once you receive that code, just enter it here. Click Submit. You'll also be given this set of recovery codes. If you ever lose your telephone and aren't able to receive 2-factor authentication codes, you can use these instead. So just make sure that you copy these and save them somewhere safe. You could also write them down if you prefer. Once you've done that, click Continue. And then you'll come right into Luna. So the first thing you'll be asked to do is to agree to the platform consent in Luna. You can read the full consent here, and you'll also see these bullets just summarizing how things work in the Luna platform. So your data never leaves Luna without your permission. If there's ever a reason that we need to export some data from the registry, for a specific research study or something like that, you will first agree to that. If you don't agree to it, your data will not leave. You can delete your data at any time. You can delete surveys. You can also revoke your consent. If you want to, you can delete your account. So it's up to you how you participate. Your personal information is never shared without permission. So like I was saying, that information collected at registration, that isn't part of the data here that's shared for research. If we ever need to collect information in the registry that is personal in nature, contact information or things like that, essentially information that could be used to identify you, we will ask for permission to do that, and you'll have a chance to decide whether you want to do that or not. All research that happens here, both in Luna and in the ADLD Research Hub, has oversight. It has review by what's called an institutional review board and ethics committees. and your data is never sold for advertising, marketing, or any other purpose. So you can read all about that in the full consent document, and once you're ready, you'll just click this confirm consent button here. Once you've done that, you'll come right through into ADLD Center's ADLD Research Hub community inside of Luna. You'll see our first study here, which is called ADLD Research Hub. Start here. Very clear naming, I know. And once you're here, you can go ahead and join the study. This study is open both to ADLD patients and to caregivers and family members of ADLD patients. We're starting with everybody in one study just so we can get a sense of who's here in the community and what some of their needs are. Later, we'll start to have specific studies for ADLD patients, specific studies, for ADLD family members, specific studies for caregivers potentially. That's all going to depend on some of your needs, on the needs of researchers, and where things go from here. So stay tuned for all of that. But as you saw, I just clicked that join button. I'm now in the study here. So what happens next? You can jump right to what's called data requests in this study view. Sometimes you'll see a study-specific consent, something that's specific to something that's being collected in the study that you're asked to agree to here. There's nothing in this study that is different from the platform consent you agreed to earlier. You also might see prerequisites. Those are things that qualify you to participate in a study, but this study is open to everybody in the ADLD Research Hub community. So you can just go right in to data requests. All right, so you'll see 4 different activities here. There's 3 survey requests. There's one for the patient experience about, just living with ADLD. There's one for caregivers and family members. There's a demographics survey. There's also a request to collect electronic health records. You do not need to fill out this caregivers and family members survey because you are somebody who's been diagnosed with ADLD. This survey is just for those caregivers and family members who are entering information about their experience. So don't worry about this one. You can go ahead though and get started with this experience with ADLD survey, as well as the demographics survey and the electronic health records connection. And just really quickly, in order to participate, this is going to ask you to confirm that you have an ADLD diagnosis. So you can click this view button here. You'll see this question. Are you an ADLD patient or a caregiver who's entering information on behalf of an ADLD patient? You might remember that was one of the ways that patients could sign up for the registry. So just click this yes here and then click submit. You'll then see that this turns to green and that you can start the survey. And you'll just see questions load here. This first question just asks to confirm, are you entering information about your own experience or entering information on behalf of someone else? And then we'll go ahead and get into your experience with ADLD. So I'll go ahead and stop here. I will note that this is a fairly short survey. We'll be adding longer surveys with additional, more detailed questions in the future. Right now, we're just trying to get a sense of who's here in the registry, what some of your needs are. We'll be launching more surveys to start to do more research with you very soon. So again, thank you. We're so excited to have you here and so excited to co-create this with you. Take care.